Hey everyone, happy Friday. It is Friday here for me today, and I wanted to do my makeup with you to show you some things that I am obsessed with from PIXI. PIXI Beauty. Here is my little card. I actually received a few products in the mail from the brand. I'm such a huge fan. I've bought so much of their stuff on my own, and I wanted to try out a few of their new products. So one of those is this outstanding H2O Skin Tint Tinted Face Gel. I've used this a few times in some recent content, so I'll definitely post those below. But today I'm actually wearing this new FMG Magix tint from Avon. So this is a tinted moisturizer in the shade Fair. So I put this all over my face, and then I wanted to try a little bit of the oil-free one as well. I'll put a little clip here, or a photo actually, of the swatches because they turn out to be very different in tone. You can kind of see here that this one's a little bit more like peachy and bright, whereas this one is almost just more of like a matte skin tone, like more neutral, more almost grayish. So anyways, they both actually work really well on my skin, so I layered them both to give me some serious coverage. And now a bit of my oils are showing through, so I'm just going to powder a bit with some Charlotte Tilbury powder in my lovely big Real Techniques brush. Hey guys, I think I'm going to make this my like go-to product, because I'll get into the skincare another day, but this phenomenal gel from PIXI as well is truly outstanding. And then of course sunscreen is so important. So here are two that I'm loving, both Shiseido. This is the Urban Environment one, really great matte finish, and here's their Clear Stick Protector, SPF 50+. This one looks great. I actually haven't used it yet, but it comes in this really cool, it almost looks like deodorant, like a big lip balm format. So beautiful. Just make sure to put that on before your makeup, let it kind of sink in a bit, then put your makeup on. It's so important to have SPF coverage. Now, let's get into some face products, because look at this palette. These are all current makeup products, by the way, so this is what the package is going to look like. And here's a clip of the kind of end cap of PIXI products at Shoppers Drug Mart. These are all there, available, ready for you to purchase. PIXI is literally like designer quality makeup at drugstore price points. Their pigmentation is always insane. You'll see with this palette. So let's start off just doing a little bit of the bronzer shade. Just going to tap this brush in. I like to smush my bristles around here on the mirror of any compact I have, just so that gives a little bit more of a diffused look. I'm just going to apply some of this bronzer to the hollows of my face, the forehead, cheekbones. I'm really impressed that the Avon face products, as well as the PIXI, aren't too dark, because sometimes the lightest shades, like this H2O Skin Tint is in number 1 cream, they can often oxidize and turn really dark, but that one is the perfect shade for my like winter skin. So really pleased with it, and the fact that it is so lightweight means that I can wear it even, in the summertime. You just kind of might want to layer it up with some darker powder or something. Really great. So there's a little bit of contouring, and then a little bit of blush. Let's mix the two, because this pink one is very frosty glittery. So you'll see a little goes a long way. I barely tapped, and so I'll just mix them two together. Too much blush is too much. So I'm finding this a lighter pink is actually more of like a highlight even. Look at that payoff. Really pretty. It's giving me this stunning like NARS Orgasm type look, very glittery in the best way. And I find a bit of shimmery blush, again, goes so far at making you look extremely lively. Gives some really beautiful life to the skin. Then of course, let's do a little bit of this shimmery goldy highlight. It does look a little bit warm tone. It's not the best if you put on like a lighter goldy kind of highlight and then it looks yellow on the skin, but this one actually appears to be just right. So this is good because it might actually even work on darker skin tones. Yeah, this pink at the bottom here, it looks like it's not even an overspray. It's just a very, very, like electrifying pink shimmer. Here's the pink blush, gorgeous. Now just doing some swatches for you. That highlight is subtle enough that it won't look, unbelievably glittery. And there's that bronzer. Beautiful shade. Love this palette. Look at that big mirror. Very, very nice. I'm actually going to keep that out for me to use. Now on that same vein, I have this eyeshadow palette. This is the Eye Effects. Look at that color. It makes me think of the Anastasia Beverly Hills palette that's all pink. This is just such a good size, because look at all those colors. I actually don't think I've used this a lot because I've not been wearing eyeshadow that much in quarantine, but the time is now. Let's do a shimmery look. Just grab a little bit of this light tone. Should really be putting a primer on, but it's actually the afternoon right now, so no big deal. Then I'll go into this beautiful orangey tone over the lid. Gorgeous. PIXI shadows are stunning. I did a review of one of their longer, I think it's like a 5-pan palette with some purpley tones. Oh, it's so pretty. My friend Alana actually gifted it to me at her bachelorette party. It's so gorgeous. And then I'm going to go right into the center for this darker brownie shade. So I'm really just keeping into these 3 shades here. Toss that into the crease area. I'll try to do something fun on the lower lash line. Let's see what I can muster up. Yeah, these colors are really nice. They're blending together very beautifully. I find that PIXI shadows always give me that like Charlotte Tilbury-esque look. You know, they always provide a really wonderful, natural Victoria's Secret model type look. Very pretty. On the lower lash, I'm going to actually go into this wonderful red and just stamp it right on the lower lash line. Reds can sometimes make your eyes look sick, but this one should be okay. Keep it simple. It does make the greens of my eyes pop. Now to finish off the eyes, I'm doing a bit of my favorite liquid liner, Gigi Hadid for Maybelline. This is actually kind of old, so let's hope there's still some juice into it. I have a new one in backup, so I should really pull that out. Guys, this is one of the most long-lasting liners, both how it lasts on the eyes, but also how long this pen has lasted. So I bought another one from Walmart, and it is so great. So that was my little trick where I pulled my eyelid with my pinky to create my line. When I'm doing this whole, you know, holding a mirror with one hand and lining with the other, you gotta get creative. Yeah, the only problem with when these start to get dry is that creating the flick can sometimes be a bit harder, but I did it. Well, let's do the other eye. Ooh, this is very red carpet worthy. Wonderful. You know, this eyeliner never disappoints me. There is still a good amount of juice left. Again, let's see, I'm just going to stretch my lid with one hand. Close my eye. Nope, that did not work as well, but you know what? Let's just do my little flick, and then we will straighten it out once it's dried a bit. So there's the liner. It's so funny. It's like one is kind of like Cleopatra and the other is cat eye. Okay, so let's do some eyebrows. So eyebrows are great. I've been allowing mine to really grow in as they wish, and then I'll just kind of pluck the strays. I could not be happier, you guys. I have really sensitive skin, and I find that whenever I get threading or waxing done, I just get really painful breakouts. Just kind of put a pause on that for right now, but might reconsider in the future. There's a nice fun brow, very fabulous. But yeah, I think there's nothing wrong with just letting your eyebrows do as they wish, you know, and let them fill in as they will, because I've never really had like a unibrow or anything that I really feel like I need to get rid of. Hey, if you want to own your Frida Kahlo look, you are more than welcome to do so, but you know, there are just some little touch-ups that you feel like. I don't really like when the hairs start growing onto the eyelashes, and believe me, my Italian genes, the hair will grow wherever it feels most comfortable, which is everywhere. But so far, I've kind of been able to keep it localized to a really nice full brow, and I really enjoy kind of having more of like a straight look to my brows, as you can see here. And again, just blending away with my finger where I feel like there might be a little bit too much. And of course, this wonderful brow pencil from Benefit. I really love the PIXI brow pencil too. I finished it completely. The one with the thicker retractable pencil on one end and then the brow gel on the other end. That was an outstanding product. I bought it at Target. I bought so much PIXI stuff at Target, you guys. They always have these deals where you get like $5 off your beauty purchase. Oh boy, how I miss Target shopping. But anyways, next up we are going to do a little bit of brow gel. This is the Benefit 24-hour brow set. Really good. Brush it through. This just keeps the brows in place. You know, they stick where where you want them to. I found actually on this eye, the brows don't really coordinate or work with me as much as I want them to. So let's do some Dior Primer, my fave. I did not forget about my janky eyeliner. I will fix that one. A little bit of primer on the top and bottom lashes. I will preach, you know, using primer now till the cows come home, because I find that using my mascara primer actually curls my lashes even better than an eyelash curler. I think it's something in the Dior, they actually have like curling properties or something, but it is great. It gives the perfect bulk and it makes every mascara look good. But this Bite mascara does not need much help. This is the Bite Upswing Full Volume Mascara. It is so beautiful. It has such a great brush. And what's nice is that the tip of the brush is just small enough that it does not hit the eye. It does not, you know, poke me unnecessarily. It gets right in there, but also this just gives the most gorgeous volume, as you will see. And I have used it without primer too, so you'll be able to see that in some other content I've made. But holy, I just find it's easy to work with, and from the very beginning I found it to be easy to work with, and that is rare with mascaras. Usually it takes some time to play with them. I've actually been a little disappointed by some Dior mascaras lately. I find that they're maybe drying out faster or something. Anyways, but this one is well worth it. Sometimes also, guys, I'll go kind of on the top and bottom of the kind of strip of lashes, just depends on how I'm feeling. And you can see there, like, even though I did get a little bit extra kind of right at the edge, you know, you can work with it. Blend it into your look. Make it almost like a little bit of an eyeliner thing right at the corners. Just gonna wrap a little makeup wipe around my finger to help me really clean up that line of eyeliner. I actually want a little bit of brightness under the eyes, so I'm grabbing my Charlotte Tilbury Magic Away, the hardest cap on earth to take off. Just gonna dab it right under the eyes, blending that out with my clean finger in kind of a U shape, not too much of a V, to keep the pigment right kind of close to the eye, and then upwards. Just gonna tap out where I took away a little bit of my concealer here, where that eyeliner is. When I talk about PIXI, I cannot forget to talk about their under eye corrector. This is in Brightening Peach. It is outstanding. I again bought this at Target in the US. They also have at least one darker shade too, which is really good. For today, for the lips, I'm using the Lip Glow. This is the shade Juicy. Really beautiful orangey tone. These are so beautiful, and I feel like it might work well, yes, with the eye. Wow. What I love about these lip shades is that they actually have like more of a thickness to them. They're not too slippery. How fun and glowy and fresh is this with my new little pink tips? I feel like it looks really, really pretty. And this is the final look. Thank you guys for watching. Check the description for all the links to the products I use, and make sure to subscribe for more. See you soon.